this point, you know a lot about creating a WordPress website. You could go out and start editing your own pages, adding blog content, adding pages like the About page, and adding all the information for your own website. Later on in the course, we're going to be diving deeper into some more specific pages and things you'll need to know about WordPress and about creating things like a contact page with a contact form. In the next section, we're going to be looking at all kinds of plugins that I recommend to make sure that your website is up and running properly, including things like security plugins, comment plugins, and all kinds of plugins that help make your website run faster and smoother. But the one thing that I want to talk about right now before we get to that is having a responsive design. Responsive design means that your website looks good both on a browser, but also a mobile device. One way you can look and see how your website looks on a mobile device is one, by looking at it on your phone, if you have a smartphone, or by opening up your website in a new tab and making the browser small. You can see already some weird things happening with the titles that we created in the mobile version. Most modern themes are created so that they're responsive, meaning when you increase the size of the browser or whatever viewer you're looking on your website, it changes the design. You can see that the header shrinks. The menu turns into one of these drop-down menus rather than across the top. The images actually shrink down rather than cutting off on the side of the device or the browser. So this theme is already very mobile friendly, but also looking at the mobile friendly version will give you ideas for how to make sure it looks best. Another way that you can do it right within this theme is from the dashboard, go to Appearance, Customize, and you can see these controls down here on the bottom left. You have the desktop version, the tablet version, and the mobile version. And it's all actually interactive, so you can see what it looks like and play around with what it would look like on a phone. For most of the content, it actually looks pretty good. Let's just see one of our posts. All the photos look pretty good, but it'll also show you where the photo is in terms of the text. We would probably want to move this photo up above this supply list text. The one thing that I'm seeing the big issue is the home page, where this title, it just doesn't look good on mobile devices. So we're probably going to have to change this. So using these controls down here while editing your site is a good thing to do. What if you use a theme that isn't mobile friendly or doesn't have this option where you can see the mobile version of your website? Thankfully, there's different plugins to make your website automatically mobile friendly or responsive, and there's one right within Jetpack, sort of the go-to plugin that we installed already. So if you go to the Jetpack menu and click on Settings, and then go down to Appearance, you see these tabs at the top. These are the different tools and plugins that come with Jetpack. So let's go down to Appearance. If we scroll down, we'll see Mobile Theme. So if we turn this on, then it's going to make our website more responsive and it will optimize it for smartphones and tablets. So if your theme isn't already responsive, you can make it more responsive right within the Jetpack plugin.